Today, I want to talk about something many people over 60 silently struggle with: the fear or pain of climbing stairs. If you've ever felt your knees buckle, your breath shorten, or your legs shake halfway up the steps, you're not alone. But here's the truth: stair pain is not an inevitable part of aging. It is a sign that certain muscles have weakened over time, and with the right exercises, that strength can be rebuilt. As we age, the muscles around the hips, knees, and ankles lose power faster than we realize. These are your body's natural shock absorbers, stabilizers, and stair-climbing engines. When they weaken, all the pressure shifts onto your joints, and that's when pain begins. But here's the good news: the body never stops responding to the right stimulus. Even at 60, 70, or beyond, you can dramatically improve mobility, reduce pain, and climb stairs with confidence again. That's why I recommend 5 simple, safe, and highly effective exercises. These movements strengthen the quadriceps, glutes, calves, and core, the exact muscles needed to support you on each step. They improve balance, rebuild leg power, and help your joints move without grinding or stiffness. And the best part, you don't need equipment, and each exercise takes only a few minutes a day. The key is consistency, not intensity. Slow and controlled movements protect your joints while training the muscles to work again. Over time, this reduces your risk of falling, improves your posture, enhances stability, and gives you the freedom to move without fear. Many seniors are surprised at how quickly they feel results, often within just a few weeks. Stairs shouldn't be a challenge. They should be a sign of strength, not a reminder of limitations. With the right exercises, your legs can become stronger, your balance steadier, and your confidence higher than it's been in years. Your age does not define your mobility. Your habits do. And these 5 doctor-recommended movements have the power to restore the independence every senior deserves. Stair pain after 60 is not normal aging. It's a sign of weak, stabilizing muscles, and this is something many seniors misunderstand. When the muscles that support the hips, knees, and ankles begin to weaken, even simple movements like stepping upward become difficult. The body relies heavily on stabilizing muscles such as the glutes, quadriceps, hamstrings, and deep core muscles to safely lift and lower your weight with each step. When these muscles lose strength, the joints are forced to take on pressure they were never designed to handle alone. This leads to discomfort, stiffness, wobbling, and a loss of confidence while climbing stairs. Many people assume the pain means their joints are worn out or that they should avoid stairs completely. But the opposite is true. Pain is simply the body's signal that key muscles are not doing their job properly. By strengthening these stabilizing areas, the joints instantly receive more support. Balance improves and movement becomes smoother and safer. Even small improvements in muscle strength can dramatically reduce pain and restore stair climbing ability. The body is capable of rebuilding strength at any age, and targeted exercises can reverse years of weakness faster than most people expect. Strengthening the hips, knees, and ankles restores mobility and reduces pressure on the joints because these areas work together as a single support system for your entire lower body. When one of these regions becomes weak, the others are forced to compensate, which often leads to strain, imbalance, and discomfort, especially during activities like climbing stairs or standing up from a chair. The hips provide power and stability, the knees guide smooth bending and lifting, and the ankles control balance and shock absorption. As we age, these muscles naturally weaken if they are not used regularly, and this causes the joints to carry more load than they should. Once the stabilizing muscles start to strengthen again, the joints are no longer overloaded and movement becomes smoother and easier. Improving strength in these areas also increases circulation, enhances joint lubrication, and supports better alignment of the legs, all of which reduce stiffness and pain. Even gentle, low-impact exercises can bring significant improvements, helping seniors walk with more confidence, climb steps with less effort, and regain the kind of mobility that allows them to stay active and independent. Consistent strengthening creates a foundation of support that protects the joints and restores natural, pain-free movement. 5 simple exercises can rebuild balance, control, and stair climbing power because they directly target the muscles and movement patterns that weaken with age and lead to difficulty on steps. These exercises don't require equipment or long workouts. Instead, they focus on strengthening the core areas that support every step you take. Movements like step-ups, wall sits, heel raises, hip lifts, and seated leg extensions activate the quadriceps, glutes, calves, and deep stabilizing muscles that help lift the body upward and control descent without strain. When these muscles regain strength, the legs feel more stable, the knees feel more supported, and the ankles gain better control during each shift of weight. These exercises also enhance balance by training the body to stay steady even when moving upward or downward, which reduces the fear of tripping or stumbling on stairs. Over time, they improve coordination between the hips, knees, and ankles, allowing the body to move as one strong supported system. Even seniors who feel unsteady or weak can safely perform these exercises at their own pace, gradually increasing strength and confidence. With daily practice, these simple movements create noticeable improvements in stair climbing ability, helping restore independence, reduce discomfort, and bring back ease in everyday mobility. Daily consistency matters more than intensity. Slow, controlled reps protect the joints because the body responds best to steady, repeated training rather than sudden bursts of effort, especially after the age of 60. When exercises are performed slowly, the muscles stay engaged for a longer period, allowing them to strengthen without putting unnecessary pressure on delicate areas like the knees, hips, and lower back. Rushing through movements or pushing too hard can cause strain, imbalance, or even injury, whereas controlled repetitions guide the joints through their natural range of motion and help rebuild stability in a safe and effective way. Consistent daily practice also gives the muscles time to adapt and grow stronger, creating long-term improvements that support better balance and mobility. Even a few minutes each day can create significant progress because the body learns through repetition. Slow movement encourages better posture, improves alignment, and teaches the muscles to fire correctly, which reduces pain and stiffness. This approach also helps seniors stay aware of how their bodies feel during each exercise, allowing them to adjust and prevent unnecessary stress. Over time, consistent slow reps build a foundation of strength that makes everyday movements like climbing stairs, walking, and standing feel smoother, safer, and more controlled. Improved leg strength reduces fall risk and boosts overall independence, because the legs serve as the primary foundation for every movement we make throughout the day. When the muscles in the thighs, hips, calves, and ankles become stronger, the body gains better stability and control during walking, standing, turning, and especially climbing stairs. Falls often happen when the legs cannot react quickly enough to maintain balance, or when the muscles are too weak to support sudden shifts in weight. By strengthening the lower body, the muscles learn to respond faster and more effectively, helping prevent slips, missteps, and hesitation that lead to accidents. Stronger legs also improve posture and coordination, allowing seniors to move with more confidence and less fear of falling. This increased stability directly translates into greater independence because movements that once felt risky or exhausting start to feel manageable and natural again. Everyday tasks such as carrying groceries, stepping onto a curb, getting out of a chair, or walking across uneven surfaces become easier and safer. With improved leg strength, seniors can stay active for longer periods, maintain their social routines, and continue living life on their own terms without relying heavily on others for support. Safe, doctor-recommended exercises can reverse years of stiffness within weeks because the body is designed to respond quickly when the right muscles are activated in a controlled and consistent way. Many seniors believe that stiffness is permanent, but in reality, it often comes from inactivity, weakened stabilizing muscles, and reduced circulation around the joints. When gentle, properly guided exercises are introduced, blood flow increases, tissues warm up, and the muscles begin to regain flexibility and strength. These movements target the exact areas that tend to tighten with age, such as the hips, hamstrings, calves, and lower back, gradually improving mobility and reducing the sensation of heaviness or tightness in the legs. Doctor-recommended exercises are specifically chosen to avoid strain, meaning they strengthen the muscles without placing stress on the knees or spine. With daily practice, the joints begin to move more smoothly, posture improves, and the body becomes more responsive during everyday activities. Even those who have felt stiff for years often notice a difference within a few weeks, because the nervous system relearns how to activate dormant muscles. As mobility returns, confidence increases, allowing seniors to walk, climb stairs, and move around with greater ease and comfort. Strengthening your lower body is one of the most valuable investments you can make in your health after 60, and it doesn't require complex equipment or long hours of exercise. With just a few minutes each day, these simple, safe, doctor-recommended movements can rebuild the strength, balance, and confidence you thought you lost. Stairs stop feeling intimidating, joints feel more supported, and everyday activities become easier and more enjoyable again. The body responds at any age, and every small step you take toward improving your mobility leads to greater independence and freedom. These exercises are your path to moving with less pain, better stability, and renewed energy. Stay consistent, stay patient, and trust that your body is capable of change, healing, and strength no matter how old you are.